Hey guys, it's Hellhades, and this is my second video of my account takeover for Dead. So those who saw the video yesterday, I pretty much went in and sorted out his clan boss team. So we basically moved from 17 or so million per key up to about 31, just by re-gearing, getting people kind of properly set up for clan boss. And that was what Razin, Septimus, Jareg, Steel Skull and Skull Crusher. I'm aware that I didn't show in that video Masteries, so I'm just going to quickly throw them up now because a few people are asking on the last vid. Basically what I did with Masteries, I did go in and change some. The main thing which I had to make sure was that all of the turn meter gain had come off because I'd speed tuned the team to make sure that they didn't get a turn meter gain. So there was quite a lot of Masteries which were set up with these two skills here, Rapid Response and Arcane Celerity. You need to turn those off. Also turn off this ability here, Cycle of Magic, because again that can throw some people out. So on Razin I basically went build accuracy into trying to extend the debuff with kind of decreased defense and weaken, and then I've kind of done my normal clan boss route here. I've actually branched out this direction and here because I want the weaken and decreased defense up more often if possible. He's also an A1 with 3 hits, so he goes into Giant Slayer. If I look at Septimus, again I changed his Masteries to go offense defense. So I've done my normal clan boss route here, and then I've basically picked up the defensive line which will give me the best sustain for the game. I've then got Skull Crusher again in defense build, very similar to what you've just seen on Septimus. Jareg I've got in offense support. Main reason for that is because I want this ability which can give the decrease attack another turn. Ideally I wish I'd brought him down. I wish I'd not used this ability here and gone down this way, because I would also like to try and increase the buffs that he casts, but I went down the wrong route. So if I was doing it again I would take this route. So that's Jareg, and then Steel Skull. I've pretty much done exactly what I just said I would have done on Jareg. So again, offense support, because I do need to extend the life of his buffs and his debuffs. So hopefully that helps anyone who was asking questions about that yesterday. So that was kind of stage one of this account review, and as I said yesterday, Dead was one of the winners of my giveaway because I got to 3k subs. As a quick throw it out there, if you watch my videos all the time, you're not subbed, please sub, please like, please comment. It really helps my account. And yeah, it's kind of gives me a lot of motivation to kind of keep doing this type of stuff. But let's get into today. So today we're looking to grow Dead's ability to basically take on the spider. That was the second thing that he really wanted some help with. So what he said to me was, he's kind of got good progression on dragons and gets some good gear from dragons, but spider, he's just kind of hard stuck at stage 13. So he farms stage 13 really well, but can't get past stage 14. So what I'm going to do, I've got a bit of free reign here. I did spend a lot of silver yesterday to get that clan boss team into good shape, but I've got some free reign to level up another champion if I need it. And I'm thinking perhaps Bellower comes into the fray because he's very good for spider. Lysandra is also pretty good for spider, with her kind of ability to roll turn meter. Actually, she might be the one, to be fair. It's also going to increase speed of my guys. I think it's going to be Lysandra actually, because Lysandra can then be useful in a lot of other areas as well. Saying that, so can Bellower. But yeah, so I'm just going to play around. I'm going to see what we've got already for spider. Start to re-gear the guys so that they complement the spider boss better. And yeah, get back to you soon. Okay, so I decided to use the level up to go on Bellower. I think we've got plenty of gear here to make Bellower super strong. And I think we've also got a lot of speed merchants here that can kind of make him go pretty often. So I'm thinking to try something like, I need my attack down from someone, probably Razin. Razin can do attack down and weaken on his A2. Septimus is good in spider for his A2. Royal Guard can do a nuke. Bellower can do a nuke. And then we need somebody like an Apothecary for speed, I think. That's what I'm going to aim at. I've already got obviously Razin and Septimus geared because they were geared for clan boss. I just need to check what Royal Guard's got. Bellower is pretty much naked. Royal Guard is got good crit rate but pretty weak crit damage, and he's very, very slow. So, and then Apothecary needs to be kind of re-geared as well. So, got a bit of work to do on gearing. That's going to be the next stage, and then we'll get into some spider fights. When I'm looking for gear for someone like a Royal Guard that just is an out-and-out nuke champion, basically what I want to do is I want to still get to 100% crit rate, or at least 75% crit rate, but ideally 100, and I want to then push crit damage as high as possible. Now, ideally, you do that with set pieces that make sense and kind of give you these bonuses. But ultimately, so far, looking through the gear that Dead has got here, this set of gloves is going to be definitely my set of gloves. I'm going to get it to, so it's a 6-star. He doesn't have that much 6-star gear. When you upgrade it, you get to plus 80% crit damage, which is a massive number. And they've got a crit rate roll on their substat, which I've managed to get 1 level on. So I've got a 14% crit rate start point here, with what I know is going to be an insane amount of crit damage. It's almost equal to what you already had as like a plus crit damage in total. So this is my start point. Find the gloves that are going to work, and then basically I need to pick gear that goes around them to get my crit rate up while still trying to find crit damage subs. So for someone like a Royal Guard, it's don't worry about your sets. Find the best rolls for crit rate, crit damage, and then hopefully you get some speed and accuracy thrown in the mix as well. When it comes to something like a chest, you don't even need an attack chest, you just need to keep him alive at that point. So if you've got enough crit and crit damage, all of his loot will come from that. After that, it's just keeping him alive with like a HP chest or defense chest. Probably HP because his defense is so low. But yeah, I shall keep searching for the gear. Okay, Royal Guard is ready for business. 32k HP. Pretty low defense still, so what's that, 1500 odd. Decent speed considering the damage he's going to do, so he needs to be probably as close to 180 as you can get or more. He's around that sort of area. And then we've got, what's that, 82% crit rate, 230 odd percent crit damage, 197 accuracy. So he is now good to go for a lot of dungeons. And you'll see here, I don't have a single piece of matched gear. Don't care, all I want is the good stats. So he's got speed boots on with crit damage, crit rate. Got HP chest to try and keep him alive with speed, crit damage, crit rate. Crit damage gloves with crit rate, speed. He's got a cruel shield here with crit rate, crit damage and speed, really nice. Another helm here, some accuracy on it, crit rate, crit damage. And then this weapon here with crit rate, crit damage. So his amulet is crit damage plus 33. Ideally get a 6-star one, but we're not really in that place right now. On this account, we've got an accuracy banner with a speed roll on it, and then we've just got a defense ring so that he's got some sort of survivability when he gets into the dungeons. So he's good to go. I'm going to do the same sort of build up with Bellower, perhaps not as heavily crit rate, crit damage, albeit it will be similar. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So Bellower is now built. I'm just going to go a bit easy on the silver now because I'm rinsing through the silver quite fast. What I've done is I put him in lifesteal gear. We've got a nice set here which actually got some decent stats. So crit rate, crit damage, speed, crit rate, crit damage, crit rate, speed, and good speed roll and nice crit damage roll. So this is a really good set of lifesteal gear for him. I've then got 2 accuracy pieces because I'm trying to get some sort of accuracy on this guy. So I've not really got any in the substats there. But we've got some crit damage gloves with crit rate. So again, we're going high crit rate, but still with crit damage gloves. Makes a big difference. I've got him in a HP chest. Again, just trying to keep him alive with some crit rate and speed. And then the artifacts here. So we've got the accessories. We've got a crit damage amulet. We've got an accuracy banner with some speed rolls on it. And then we've got a HP ring. Probably a defense ring's better here, but this will do. So we've now got 2 nukers, which are both at close to 100% crit rate, decent crit damage, and reasonable speed. And then I think what we can do is we can then utilise what we've already done with Razin, what we've already done with Septimus, to see if we can just kind of go into a fight, I think. So I've not built Apothecary up yet. I think Apothecary is going to be my last guy to build up for this, and then we'll go in and try and do some damage. So on Apothecary, I'm not going to change too much actually. All I've done is I've whacked him in the speed set. I want Apothecary to be as fast as possible. I just want to get his abilities back as soon as I can. Ideally, get some crit rate in there as well, because that will give him crit heals, and that's really helpful. But pretty much all I've done is put the fastest items I've got. I'm not even going to roll them up to full. I don't need to. All I'm trying to do is get back round to his Soothing Chant, which is a big single target heal, and I'm trying to get back round to it, speed up as fast as I can, so that the guys that do the damage can get out there and do their damage. So he is good to go. Let's go and fight the spider. How we get on. This is going to be first sort of delve in. As I say, all I've done really is just kind of build a team which I think are going to do this. So let's get into it. Let's see. Got 2 nukers, 1 healer, 1 speed merchant, and a counter attack in here. And this guy is basically here to set it up. So we go speed first. We then put Royal Guard. So all I really want Royal Guard to do at the moment is try and decrease the speed of the boss. Got that off there, that's nice. Bellower's got a number of different abilities here. So actually what I'm going to do is try and decrease his attack, his 3rd ability. Because I know that I've got a strong decreased defense and weaken coming on here, hopefully, if it lands. And it did. No, actually the decreased defense didn't land. So I can throw the counter attacks up here, because I know these spiders are going to be coming at us. Hopefully we just go and nuke those. But now I'm just going to go A1 in on the boss, decrease turn meter a little bit. I was actually hoping that Bellower would be the one who's being targeted rather than Royal Guard, because Bellower's got an AoE. But so we've got decreased defense on, we've got weaken on. Now's the time that we come in and lay the nukes. See you later. 250k. That gets drastically stronger as you go up in levels on Spider. This is good though, so we can go in there and just reduce the speed of the spiderlings. What's nice as well about Razin, he's got this bulk down where I can just reduce the turn meter of everybody we're up against, providing it lands. You see there, turn meter drop right back down. We can heal up my Royal Guard. Got no problems there. And then all we're going to do is just pretty much off of someone like a Skull Crusher, if he's not doing his counter attack, we're just hoping that he's going to land his Wall Master proc. So then you just keep going really, just kind of keep it sped up. Hopefully the Bellower's going to nuke down a lot of the ads that we've got here. And then the other guys are just kind of going ham on the boss really. Yeah, we're almost there. Slow down all those spiderlings, kill quite a few of them. Get the counter attack up here. I mean, it's a long fight, we're talking what, 7.5 minutes. But then, you know, the first time we're doing it, we've got to make sure we've got the right team set up. And hopefully this will be it. There she goes. Nice. So look, first time in, it's not the smoothest of runs, but it's down, that's the main thing. We've got a comp that works. So I've skipped on to stage 16, basically going full auto now, so I managed to go through 15 quite easily. 16, just kind of, all I'm doing is switching the teams up basically to make sure I've got decent affinities, make sure I've got the right sort of debuffs, I've got turn meter control. So it's the same sort of factors really, build in the different things that are going to help you clear the stage, and it looks like this is going to be success as well. He might get one more reset before we finish him, depends if we got the big nuke coming or not. We haven't, so yeah, he might get one more reset, but looks like it's going to be like a, I don't know, maybe a 4-minute turn. He might even die through poisons actually. Oh, he's got a turn meter reduction. Yeah, must have done. Okay, yeah, but so we're already kind of, he's what, from stage 13 up to 16. Pretty good progress, I'd say. We'll just let this one run through. And I think there's probably at least 1, maybe 2 more stages in the team comps that I've got before you start to really need to, you know, think about different champions coming in. But this is a definite clear, so pleased with that. Just Royal Guard, finishing with a nuke, always good. 400k hit. There we go, so we cleared 16. So if you remember, we were struggling to kind of get past 14. We've now cleared 16 full auto, so that's now on farm. None of the guys died as well, which makes me realise it's definitely on farm. Okay, so I think that is going to be it for this video. We've progressed, what, 3 stages in spiders. I'm going to let Dead sort of take over from there. We've basically got now a team of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of his champions, like really well geared to be able to take content on. Hopefully from the videos he'll learn a little bit around how to properly get the most out of his champions. It's been Hellhades. Thanks for tuning in.